Raptors, you lost to Raptor Smite, you either concede the red buff and defend me, or you take the red buff, you take the Krugs, you lost the Raptor flip, it is what it is. And I feel like a lot of the time you're on the back end of things, where I gotta control the game, and you're like trying to stop me. Like, look at you trying to stop me. It's not a good way to play against people, when I'm kind of like leading, like I'm leading you on a leash. If this Galio didn't walk in and kill himself 2 times, you'd be even further behind. Okay, so here, I am 20% HP. My top laner is recalled. Your top laner has like negative like less conditions. You could pressure my top camps. It's a little scary, but you could bring Braum to pressure. If you want to play for the crab, that's fine too. Everything is pretty standard here. I don't hate any of this. You take my camp, that's fine. Pretty standard. You see me here, you don't take my Krugs. I'm not a huge fan of that. Early game is like whatever. Early game is like a whole lot of nothing. The big part that like your game starts falling apart is after all this, you get another kill. Right here. Okay, so you're level 6. You have a timer. You use your ulti here. Your game is already over. You have a 3-0 bot lane and a 0-0-0 top lane. 0-0-1. Why is it that you are using your ultimates even if you kill the Urgot in the top lane? It's not a good use of your ult. And somehow you are in the top side when you have a bot lane that's winning. So I don't care about the grubs. You shouldn't care about the grubs. You shouldn't care about anything that goes on with Urgot in a free lane. You should help these guys out. So what happened here is I play in a position where I'm pressuring the bot side, and you are caught lacking in the top side. Whereas you should probably be farming these 2 camps, or you should be pressuring bot lane, and you should be trying to get this dragon. You should be trying to like communicate that I can make plays probably. Like you don't see me anywhere, so you should be danger picking your teams. This completely screws your game. It completely screws your Phyllis's game. It completely screws your laners. You have effectively done nothing on the map when you have a winning lane. So that's the start of it. The next thing is you just inted. You probably felt bad that you let your bot lane die, and you're just doing dumb shit here. Either take the dragon with your bot lane advantage in tempo. They don't have tempo. They didn't recall. So then why are you here? What are you playing for here? Go take your camp respawns. Maybe you should have done the grubs. You actually just lose the game. So you have a perfect game. It's 1-7. You're up 2k gold. You have 2 kills on me. You are winning. You are objectively doing really good in this game. Where you start to lose the game is when you don't play with your fed teammate. That's step number 1. And step number 2 is when bad shit happens, you can't make it worse. The moment you die here, you lose all map control. All control that you've regained is now gone. You died, and now look at what we can do to you in the top side. I get to eat your top camps. I get to pressure you in the top side. You're always on the back end again. So you saved your early game. You recovered, and now you're again on the back end of things. So the game just feels really hard for you to play. This death costed you a lot of your individual playability, and it spirals because you died here, or you died there, so you lost all of your HP here, and you now have no way to help your bot lane again. So somehow you're 5-1 Aphelios, up 20 CS, full item. I'm there before you are because you have to recall. You have no ulti. So how is it that your bot lane's ahead, and I am somehow able to pressure your bot lane more than you can pressure me? I felt 0 pressure from you. Why? Because you got caught lacking with your pants down. You got caught here in the bot side. You fucking wasted your ultimate on the top side. You used your tempo on the wrong sides of the map multiple times. So how can your Aphelios play the game? You can't. What can Aphelios do? Just fucking AFK and wait until you have a timer. But that's not a good way to play the game. The death that you died here was how the game exploded. At least it gave us control over the game. But it's fine. Look at the gold. You're still up 1.2k. You're still ahead. So where do things get really bad? This is whatever. I outplay you guys. It is what it is. Things get really complicated when you again do something like this, and instead of now like playing your game, either farming down and playing with bot side and fighting for this Drake, your bot lane is still winning, up 1,000 gold. Somehow you're in the wrong side of the map again. Like you're on the wrong side of the map again. And here, you see me making a play in the bot side. You literally see me walking over wards. You could easily invade my top side, and I'm worried you're going to do that. Now, I would trade your bot camps back, but maybe I'll make a mistake there. Notice you're always, like, receiving my plays. You're receiving them, and I'm like, I can do whatever I want then. I'll make this play, and you'll take it. You're just, like, taking it up the ass, bro. Like, I'll make this play, you take it up the ass. I'll make this, like, where, I don't think I've seen you make a single play this entire game. You're just receiving my shit. So, I want to see you out of base here, come up with a plan. I'm going to invade topside, use my ulti that's coming up soon to kill this Urgot, because you can, while the Kayn is in the bot side. You're just very reactive to my plans. And so what ends up happening here is you end up, like, doing this, which is just, like, so your game plan is bad. You have no game plan, and you're receiving all my plays, and I'm just fucking you over and over and over again. And then, instead of, now, okay, I fucked up, it is what it is, I need to create a game plan, you just fucking int the game. Like, you're not retarded, you're not dumb, you're not stupid, you're at the rate you're playing at, you're masters. So, all of this, to me, is emotional gaming or autopilot, where you clearly know I literally just got, I just survived, and I could be anywhere on the map. You clearly know this. So one camp is fine, sure, but, like, what if I go for it? What if I recall and I come here? You're inting your tempo here by doing this. You know, I see you walk away, and then you're like, fuck, like, I should go for one more. Like, no, you shouldn't. Take your camps and play with your damn Aphelios. This guy will carry the game for you. If I fight in the bot side at any point in time, and you are there, we lose the game. We just lose. It took you 14 minutes to decide that maybe I should play in the bot side. And look at what happened when you decided to play in the bot side. You win mid 2v2 because your mid laner is stronger. My Galio's a bit stupid. You win down here because your Braum and Aphelios are stronger. And then you win a full dragon. It took you 14 minutes to be like, my bot lane is stomping. Let's play through bot lane. You should have had 2 dragons by now. This should be the 3rd dragon spawn. My game is unplayable. So, long story short, the big takeaways here, how do you win the game? You won the early game because you had a better bot lane. It makes sense. I mean, if Ezreal and Xerath had to play very well, land all their skill shots, and then if Aphelios and Braum, like, if they play decently at all, my Ezreal Xerath will kind of just lose. That's just sort of the matchup sometimes. And they also just played bad, and my Galio played bad. And so you had winning lanes all around, and a top laner who's very stable. Like, that guy is very, very, very stable. And somehow, you were just constantly on the receiving end of plays. Why not force me to respond to you doing the dragon? Why not force me to, like, decide, do I 3v3 and get myself killed bot lane? Or do I go top lane and, like you get my entire bot turret? You need to make me decide on what do I respond to you with. Okay? So, no game plans happening here. Complete autopilot. And you're constantly just, how do I deal with Kayn? How do I deal with Kayn? No, how do you create a game plan that's going to pressure me or pressure my laners? It's not a 1v1 against me. How do you look at your entire team as a whole? And the big thing is, like, I have just so my audience, people watching this video know, I have the Aphelios in here as well, saying, like, you know, it feels good knowing that my jungler inted me. It's so validating, even though I know a lot of, like, it's my fault for mispositioning later. The honest answer is, you could have carried this game. Like, you could have carried the game if you had just literally, actually, every single point in time you died. I was like, this one was like a good play from me, where I'm playing, like, in the bush fog, like in the bush, and I'm playing it away. But, like, put simply, like, you can't fight right now. You literally just can't. You either have to play for the wave, get vision, wait, this is not your timer. This death, it is what it is. The big death is this one. You literally see me cross from mid lane all the way down towards bot lane on a ward here, and somehow you guys go and fight? I don't care if Rom goes in. Walk away. You, like, how are you guys dying here? What is happening? This is like some gold level shit. Not gold, like emerald level shit. But, like, as much as your teammates int you, when you further the int and further the spiral, it's a domino. Now, okay, Rengar's inting me, now I'm gonna int, now Rengar's gonna int you back, now you're gonna int him back. So, what you need to acknowledge and accept is, like, no matter what happens in the games you play, your teammates will always fuck up. And likewise, you will always fuck up. What matters is how do you create a game plan in the next phase of the game to then try and win. At every point in my game, I think, what do I want to do the next minute? What do I want to do the next 2 minutes? What do I want to do, like, here? I just recall what I want to do, what do I want to do, what do I want to do. I'm always figuring out what I want to do. Yes, Speedfly27, thank you for the prime. So, yeah, if you guys, like hopefully the Rengar and